Well, good morning, everybody. Today we are in Nevada's Gold Butte National Monument, and I camped right at this spot. This is an area, a pullout just along Fisherman's Wash Road. Heads down to the Virgin arm of Lake Mead where the Virgin River flows into it. You can kind of see it way out there in the distance. But we had a great night last night. It was nice and relatively warm in that it didn't get below freezing. That was kind of nice. We've been having a pretty cold winter up in northern Utah, a lot of snow and a lot of cold temperatures. So it's been nice to get down here where it's sunny. So today we're going to hike out here to these mountains across the desert. We're not following any trail or anything like that. And we're going to go up there, climb around up there, see what we can see. So I think today is going to be an awesome day for a little hike like this. So let's get going. So I've been in Gold Butte National Monument before, done some camping here a few years back, but it was before it was a national monument. So it was actually about 10 years ago to this week that was the last time I was in this area. And it has since, of course, been turned into Gold Butte National Monument, and it is administered by the Bureau of Land Management, which they manage a couple of different national monuments around here in Nevada that were designated on land that was previously managed by the Bureau of Land Management. But it's a real nice place. It's a big monument, lots of different places to go, lots of backcountry, several wilderness areas. You know, there's a lot of people that come down here for recreation. There's a network of ATV and four-wheel drive backcountry roads through it that are quite popular, and there's a lot of dispersed camping and fantastic views. It was incredibly quiet last night. Even though I was basking in the glow from Las Vegas, it was very quiet last night. Real nice night. Slept great. A little chilly this morning, probably down in the low 30s, but nothing froze. So we're going to work our way up this little drainage to that saddle right there, and then probably along the ridge line to the high point. But it's turning out to be a really nice day. They were calling for partly cloudy. I'd call this mostly sunny. A lot of sunshine and blue skies, and it is warming up nicely. So the high point right there is called Little Virgin Peak. And we're going to see if we can get up at least close to it. Looks like it's going to have a pretty nice view. Yeah, so as I'm hiking along, I come across this, a pole up on this hillside. Could be a surveyor marker, somebody's old claim for minerals around here. I don't know. Anyway, kind of odd to see something like that way out here. Well, we're getting up to that saddle. This is the steep part here. We'll be up there shortly, though. Well, we gained the ridge line. Got a nice view so far. There's the saddle, and that's the peak before the peak. Well, we're getting close to the saddle. So we were relaxing, taking in the view, drinking some water. So we're going to work our way up along here to this next little ridge. And then I think that will get us into the saddle between this peak and Little Virgin Peak. Well, we seem to have found a game trail, or rather Raven found it. It's making the approach a little easier. So we got up to this ridge, and we're going to hike over to this next saddle, and then we'll have our final climb up to the peak. Yeah, it's been kind of tough finding the happy medium for the hat. On this side of the hill or the ridge line, there's no wind and it's just sunny and it's pretty warm. On this side, there's a pretty brisk cold wind drifting out of the north. Hot and cold, can't make up its mind. We're getting close. It's got a little ways to go still. Well, here we are up at the top. That is the high point right behind me. And this was a really nice hike. We've got a fantastic view. That big peak way out in the distance with all that snow is Mount Charleston. That's on the kind of northeastern side of Las Vegas. So this is looking south, heading further into Gold Butte National Monument. And we'll pan over here. You can see a little bit of the virgin arm of Lake Mead. This drainage and that road going down it is the road that we camped along, and I think that's called Fisherman's, and it's called Fisherman's Wash Road, and it goes down to where the Virgin River, or close to where the Virgin River runs into Lake Mead. As we pan over here, you can see that red material, all that red sandstone. That's Valley of Fire State Park, and this big wash in front of us is the Virgin River. You can also see the Desert National Wildlife Refuge, which are these snow-capped peaks out in this direction. Looking in this direction, you can see more of the Virgin River drainage, and this big area in front of us, those are called the Mormon Mountains. And I've actually been hiking in those before. They're really nice. I'd like to get back one of these years. It was actually about 10 years ago, and it was right around this time of year. You know, late February into March. It's a really good time to come down here into the Mojave because things haven't gotten too hot yet. This is looking to the north. The snow-capped peak you can see over there is the Pine Valley Mountains. Those are north and west of the St. George, Utah area. And I'm not sure what this big mountain is we're looking at, but it sure is dramatic looking. So we're going to kick back up here for a little bit, enjoy the view, drink some water, and then we are going to head back down to the truck. So it's been a really nice hike. It's pretty much a choose-your-own adventure. There isn't a trail up here. It's pretty much just route finding. If you want to hike this hike, I'll put the coordinates from where I camped and parked the truck last night. And, you know, you pretty much just have to look out to the north and you're going to see this peak. So whatever way works best, that's how you get up here. And it was about a mile, 1.75 miles to get up here. Yeah, I'm guessing it took me an hour or two, probably a couple hours. We'd stop, take some breaks, take pictures, that kind of stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed this hike. This is the first one of 2023. So this is day one of 2 weeks that I'm going to spend down here in the Southwest camping and driving around and checking out the scenery. So there'll be some more videos to come. And if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more videos about hiking and camping out here on America's public lands, give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. And we will see you guys next time.